going to Republic Plaza right now in the CBD area to give a short talk about trust and transparency. Well, we need more of that, right?
Okay, hands up if you think crypto is going to stay. Okay, please join me in welcoming Ryan Lai, the founder of CryptoGrinders. Ryan.
Thanks. So I am really new to the space, but you know what? Being so new, right, I always see the same faces. So whenever I stand on stage, I'm never ever worried because it's like family already. So today's talk will be literally about trust and transparency, because when this space starts to mature, right, and it's not anywhere near the maturity level, being 129 billion in terms of market cap at the moment, it's a peanut in terms to the capital markets. So as an ex-banker, right, for literally 6.5 years, from 2008, right, yeah, I did come in at the Lehman Brothers and subprime, by the way, so, but I had a job all the way for 6.5 years, and the whole idea about building trust and transparency is so important, especially when you represent a bank and when you're handling a load of money. I think the most important, I wonder whether I can say that, I'm so sorry, but we cut that out. Okay, so when you handle a lot of money for your clients, I think the very least that you can do is tell them the risks involved. A lot of this space, right, is lacking in that element, and that's the sad thing. A lot of people don't even understand their own risk, right? Let alone the risk of the company. So if the ICO space is truly going to clean itself up, it has to start building that trust with its community. At the same time, it has to build a full framework that offers a certain level of transparency. In this space, the unique thing is that each project has a Telegram group. Each project has a Slack, a Discord group, where you can communicate with the team. So that's the kind of thing that I noticed, which is very unique and very different. So how are projects actually currently building their business? Unfortunately, because of the bear market, they are not too generous with regards to education. They're trying their best, but they are looking for a high ROI, right? And that high ROI is either user acquisition or people to actually test their alpha or beta stage. But right now, if you're looking at the whole space, it's still so far away from where it needs to be. So if that is the case, right, how are we going to continue to do this? What's the framework? A lot of the space was claiming that, oh, okay, we're not going to show the address anymore, or fear that that address is going to be compromised, or an individual within our company is going to be compromised. I can attest to that. I mean, I agree that that could happen. But if you're going to be raising millions, where's that level of trust and accreditation? It's very hard to validate. I'm happy to see that there are companies that are making an effort. And not only that, these companies are attracting the right talent. That's the key. If you're looking in this space, that is the only thing that you can follow. Where they've come from strong projects before, or they've come from reputable companies, traditional companies that have made revenue, they've flipped businesses before. I think that's one of the best things. That is one of the only strongest things that we can just rely on. And from then, you kind of want to ask them, start talking to these people, because this is the chance that you can actually go and start asking questions that are really sensitive. And the ICO space is actually a very good space for young startup companies that have great innovations to get funding. It is, I truly believe it is. However, there are so many bad actors that want to take advantage of the space. Hence, we have 2018. Hence, we have the whole dumping of Ethereum. But right now, if the space starts to regulate itself, you have custodial services available. You have the licensing and framework coming into play. MAS just came out with a digital asset writing. I think it's basically by MAS. 9 pointers on where your business falls if you're trying to raise money within the ICO space. Everyone's pulling their weight and helping this space along. All right? So to me, I just sincerely hope that we see more of these things. So we encourage the big money and smart money to come in. So you're going to have you're going to have institutional, you have more of indexes popping out and all that. But what does that all mean? It all just means that everything is starting to come together. That's what it all means. Okay, 2017 you had practically very little of it. I think those who are institutional traders obviously will probably know more about those kind of stuff, the inside news. But I think at the end of the day, if you're going to see this whole space start to mature, you have to have greater transparency. And where's the information coming from? Who can safely say that whatever news that you see on whatever that's floating in this is legit? So you see, that's the thing. People like Santiment can probably pull out their data. What about people like us, right, who are dependent solely on Google? Where do we get our information from? Is it gonna be a fair subscription? Because a Bloomberg terminal last I checked was $3,000 per month. So I can't afford that, right? Or how many people can afford that for that kind of information? So I hope if this space is really going to mature and start really cleaning itself up, as long as it starts building that trust with its community, I think it helps out a lot. It goes a long way for you that you want to build a strong, credible brand. All right?
For more crypto-related content, check out our website now.